Drift Racing Team. Starlight Racing Center. Ironclad Velocity. Phantom Real Wars. Crimson Apex Motors. Stormraider Motorsport. Shadow Blade Racing. Welcome to the Zimracing BoP Championship.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Zimracing BoP Championship for the penultimate round. We are here at Tokyo Expressway in the Audi TTs, and this time we have mixed up the format with a qualifying session that has just happened, and this is going to make for an exciting race, new changes, and we're also extending the format for a larger, longer lap format. So all to play for today as we head into what is the second to last round of season 1 of the BoP Racing Championship. So let's head on down to the grid and find out how the boys got on. Let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are here on the grid at Tokyo Expressway for the penultimate round of season 1 of Sim Racing, and we have just finished the first and thrilling qualifying session, which turned out to be totally unexpected for several reasons. But we're going to take a look now how they lined up after the 5-minute 1-lap qualifying session. And in pole position now, into a complete shock of his own, is Zimtok5, the man, the myth, the legend in the Nebula Drift Racing team. Sat there ready to go. He was absolutely thrilled with his pole position there, and yeah, just ready to take it in. Nothing better than looking down the track with no one in front of you. And in second place we had Dr. Oculus, another surprise there, leading the top of the pack for the Ironclad Velocity boys. And yeah, great qualifying for both of these cars and everyone up front really. Just a great shout to everyone in this session. And then we have another strong performance from Nebula Drift, and that is third place for Nebula Drift there, and Johnny Tronny Boy is in third place. And then we have Ant Pittman, who is so dedicated to his teammate, he decided to carry his name on the side of his car, who is holding up third place on the grid. And then in fourth place, in the very striking Phantom Wheelworks livery, we have VR Sam, who is a lone rider again, who seems to be carrying the team all on his own. We may, for the penultimate race, depending on who is combine a couple of the teams to boost the team points up. And in fifth place we have Morin, who is back from babysitting, and yeah, he means business. He's here for the Crimson Apex Motors Racing team, repping the old French flag there. And in sixth place we have the last three on the grid today who didn't manage to set a time, so unfortunately I think it placed in who was furthest along in their lap. And we have Watto in 7th in the rather striking Thunderbolt Racing livery. This is going to be quite damning on Thunderbolt Racing, who are leading the pack at the moment. Starlight Racing, a single racer for Starlight Racing, which is previous champion, race winner Topo, who had lost out quite badly on the last round. And then propping up the back of the grid is the actual driver's standing leader, Lugosi. Shock to everyone here, didn't manage to set time on the first lap. So yeah, it was back of the grid for Lugosi, and let's get on with the race, shall we? Okay, so it's a rolling start, and we're off now. Everyone, really, the run-up's not too long, so we should have a good run down. Shouldn't mean too much sort of negativity for the first place roll, as long as he gets that corner right. Zim's going in. Obviously not really much going on in the way of position changes there. Oh, and sort of stopped himself from going in the back there of Johnny, it looks like, but the pack is now moving up. Lugosi is already making rooms, making moves. Looks very tight here. It looks like Watto's trying to go around the outside, but it's clumped up at the back. Topo's making a move there now, and he is side by side with Watto. Lugosi seems to have pushed up and it seems to be going all well at the back of the pack. Everyone clambering up. Sam has taken a wobble there. Has Sam come off? Oh no, Zim has come flying off. Sam has gone flying off. That is bad news, but all to the gain of Dr. Oculus, who is now in first place, followed by Topo, followed by Johnny, closely followed by Lugosi, who's made it up to fourth place. What an incredible first few seconds for Lugosi there. Borin now in fifth, and is holding sixth place, falling back a few there. Watto is now keeping that seventh place. Zimtok now lolling back in eighth. He's got to be carrying some penalties there, and Sam is in ninth. He's wall riding. That is not good for the penalty system. Big cluster going on. Dr. Oculus making a nice big gap ahead of him, and Topo in second, and Lugosi third. Now up into third place. Johnny is in fourth, Borin fifth, Watto sixth, Zimtok seventh, and Pittman is chasing Zim for eighth. He's obviously had a bad move there to fall back in the pack behind Zim from coming that off. VL Sam has got it all to make up, but that is a slide there from Watto. Watto is gone off. Oh, and he's nearly caught Sam, but Sam has managed to keep these ice rink steady cars on the go. We can hear some more brakes there. What's going on? Oh, Lugosi's made contact. He's made contact there with Topo, I believe. Hard to see who got hit there. Dr. Oculus is in a race of his own right now, just smashing along at full pelt. Lugosi getting that second place, but Johnny is making the move on Lugosi. He seems to have the run on the turn coming down. Lugosi holding strong for second place. Oh, both caught the wall a little bit there, and that's a spin for Borin. Borin's gone round. Borin is now dropped to seventh place, all to the gain of probably Watto and Zim. Zim seems to have fallen right back in ninth now. Borin, let's go to the front of the pack. Dr. Oculus is being caught at some speed now by Johnny, but Topo has made it up to third place. The Mexican is giving his all. He wants them points back, and he wants them back bad. And we have Amp Pittman now in fourth place. Amp Pittman fourth place. Sam is now crawled back into fifth place. That is great going, considering the few offs he's had at the first few corners there. I'm going to need to take a suck on the vape. Borin going some speed there to make it back from a terrible accident. Lugosi is way back in seventh now. Can we find out where things went wrong for Lugosi? Because it looks like it happened there. So what have we got here? Let's go to an action replay. Where are we? This is obviously that is Lugosi. So Lugosi is in second place currently. Lugosi spins. Oh, he just loses it. Johnny takes evasive action here, trying not to hit him. He's done so well. Lugosi is now facing the wrong way on the track. This can't be good. Sam sneaks by without incident. Lugosi now trying to get the car around. He's struggling to get it into place. His teammate's gone past him. And I think we're going to see another spot bomber here. Oh no. Borin goes through, and that leaves Zimtok to... Oh, he's seen him. He's spun. This is awful. This is awful. I think their day is over. I think their day is done. That is penalties all over the system there. Let's go to the penalty system and see what they're carrying. Oh, 20-second penalty for Zimtok 5. That is awful. 20-second penalty for Lugosi. Oh, bad stuff. That is bad stuff. So let's go back to the racing. Notifications off, and we are back. Borin 6, let's go to the front of the pack. Dr. Rock is still holding that first place. He is having the race of his fucking life here. Johnny taking it wide on that corner, but he is persistent, and he is heavily on the arse. Johnny Tronny up for that first place. He's not letting Dr. Oculus get off easy. Topo holding up first place. Great race by Topo from starting at the back of the pack. And we have Amp Pittman in fourth, who was not really making any gains at all, just lolling around in that fourth place, yo-yoing now and again from the odd space. Sam has made an incredible job here. Bit of wall riding going on, but he's made up some serious spaces from a sort of poor start from Sam there. Great work from the Phantom Wheelwork Lone Rider. Borin now also recovering well from a seriously bad start there. I think some way down the road. No, yep, some way down the road we got Lugosi. Watto not carrying as much penalties there, so he should be able to get the run on his teammate. And I mean, yeah, what a sad day for this man. I mean, my heart pulls out to him. You know, he got the pole position. His day's just been ruined. So at the back of the pack, and we have an overtake there. Let's get a fucking rewind on that. So we have Dr. Oculus currently leading the pack. What happens here for the change in first place? This is all important, all crucial. Johnny just gets a great run down that straight. He's just got a better turn out of the corner, and he's carrying far more acceleration. Johnny, Dr. Oculus is going in for the slipstream, but he's getting done by Topo as well there. That is unfortunately a double overtake on that straight. He's obviously not just taking the corner, entering that straight too well. He's gone quite wide there, but I think he's going to get past his teammate again. Yeah, he's done so well there. He's taken a much better corner than his teammate. Oh no, hasn't he? He's just tucked in behind there. He should have the run on him up here, but now it is all changed at the front with Johnny, now the race leader, being followed closely by Topo MX. This is it, nail-biting stuff now in the penultimate round of the first season of Zimracing. Bit of wall riding from the ironclad boys there, and Topo's hit the wall and taken it badly. That is a slide and a half by Dr. Oculus. He is not on the rally track here. He done well to keep that in a straight line. And Sam is now in third place from that torrid start. He has made it up to third place. He's pushed to second. He is pushing to second there. But no, Dr. Oculus is saying, no, that is my second place. Absolutely fucking not, Sam. Piss off. And quite rightly so for the ironclad boy there. He's got his bollocks out, and basically he's just flapped him in Sam's face and said, no, I'm not having that. Topo's gone again. Topo, that is bad news for Topo. Pittman's just swung round in there. Lovely camera shot there. Unfortunate one for Topo now. Obviously carrying some heavy penalties. What is going on down the front? Sam is slipped to fourth. Borid now in third place. Incredible drive from Borid. Dr. Oculus is holding on to second place, but Johnny seems to be getting some gap ahead. He has got some clean air between him and Dr. O there. Lovely little slide round there. These cars are very delicate around this course, and it is very much a feather job on the accelerator and the brake pedal. But no, it looks like Borin is challenging. He's not happy with an incredible drive back to third. He wants third place. But Dr. Oculus, as we well know, is not letting many people past him. He's not up for it. He's not having it today. So let's see how this turns out for him. Lovely little slide there. Great control from all drivers, I must say. Apart from those that we will not speak about at the back of the pack. They're dancing these things round, and it's almost, well, it's just beautiful to watch, really. Absolutely beautiful to watch. Dr. O is being done again. This straight is it must be that corner heading into it. The Dr. O on this straight just doesn't quite get the speed coming out of that, and on the straight just loses out. And if you hold your nerve, or as I famously said earlier, get your bollocks out down the skiffy bit, you can really get some good speed going down there. Has Boren got the time to chase down Johnny? Let's have a look what lap we're on now. We are currently on, because I have no fucking idea, we're on the final lap. We are literally, that's it, it's end time, boys. We're on the final time. Johnny followed by Boren, followed by Pittman and Dr. O racing for the final finish line. VR Sam 5th, Topo 6th, Watto 7th. He's making a good comeback drive, but I believe he's carrying penalties. Lugosi 8 is a thunderbolt tandem drive, and Zim is carrying a 10-second penalty. Less said about Zim. I think the better for him today. It's not been a good one. So it looks like Johnny has come home from an incredible drive. He got second place, I believe, or third place on the qualifying, and it's just been his day, really. He's at the penalty point, no penalties to take. He's coming past that finish line, so it's first place for Johnny, second place for Borin. What a drive! And Pittman, that's out for Dr. Rowe, and Pittman for third. VR Sam gets fourth, and Topo gets fifth, and it's absolute heartbreak for Dr. Oculus. He's raced a brilliant race, and at the end there, let's just quickly go back and see what exactly happened here. Let's get out in the third view. He's coming around that final bend. He can see that finish line coming up. I mean, this is awful news. Awful news. Great drive from Dr. O. Unfortunately, lost a few places towards the end. And just, it was the penalty. So he had a penalty. and the deceleration made him spin out. So as we finish off the grid, then we are left with, so Dr. Oculus will eventually take, yeah, that penalty. He's hit him, slammed the brakes on, and also slammed the car into the fucking wall. Unlucky, my friend. Great race there. Let's hear some little team radios. That is 5th place now for, so Watto gets 6th, Dr. Oxo gets 7th. Let's get some team radios there, Johnny. Johnny's absolutely made up by this.
Yes! Cheers, boys.
Fantastic to hear. I'm so happy. Let's go to Borin. Let's see what Borin's got to say. Some Borin team radio.
Welcome, mate. Dario 10 and P2.
Okay, brilliant stuff. So let's go back to the studio and check on how that affects me. Well, a huge congratulations to our winner, Johnny, who drove, quite frankly, a flawless drive from start to finish. Great on quali, great in the race, kept Dr. Oculus on his heels all race long, and basically a fantastic drive. That is 3 podiums from 3 nations. We have Canada, Mexico and Britain on the podium now, and it's all to play for. So let's go and take a look at the drivers' standings and see how we all stand now. Okay, so here we are with the driver standings, and it is all changing the board with Ant Pittman now top of the list, but joint first place is Lugosi in 2nd place. In 3rd place, Topo with only 43 points, very close, and 4th for Johnny for 41 points. 5th for VR Sam, 35 points, all to play for that 1st place there. And from 6th, it is Borin with 2 races and 20 points, very remarkable. 7th for Motto and 18 points. 8th for Dr. Oculus with a bit of heartache at the end of the race there with 17 points. 9th for Zimtop 5, that's a 2nd race of heartache in this. 10th for VR Races with 1 solo race, 12 points, and Hibbins down in 11th with 6 points. Now let's have a look where it really matters, the constructors' standings and who is leading the pack. Let's see now. It is the Ironclad Velocity boys with 65 points. In 2nd place, Thunderbot Racing with 65 points. In 3rd place, closely behind, Nebula Drift Racing with 55 points. 4th, Starlight Syndicate with 49 points. 5th, Phantom Wheelworks with 35 points. 6th, Crimson Apex Motorsports with 20 points. And then we have 7th for Shadow Blade Racing with 12 points. And then 8th we have Storm Rider. And now we're going to have a little national anthem from the Daft Kids Orchestra at the military in aid of Johnny. Oh, fucking hell. Barry, why do you keep booking these people? Oh, this is... Cut it. Get it off. It's fucking... Sack Barry, get it off now. Fuck's sake.